She's just someone who became like famous for cooking on TV, but she's not a professional chef. She's like a homemaker, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a homemaker. That's why half of her shows were
decorating,
flower arrangements, and decorating. And
it's like in Sweden we have
arts and crafts, basically.
Yeah, in Sweden we have a guy called Ernst something. Ernst Steiger?
Kirsch something. I don't remember. Kirsch something. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. He's basically the Swedish Martha Stewart. He cooks. He decorates. He like
builds stuff sometimes.
Yeah. He can do everything.
DIYs.
But I'm sure he has an entire team helping him do that.
Oh yes, definitely.
Back to the movie then.
Yes.
So I can see why you have a TV personality who they paint as a cook.
Yeah, but and in magazines, obviously, it's easier to just fake it. Duh. You stage a picture and then you just write.
Yeah, you need to be good at writing, not at cooking.
Exactly, it's fiction.
And that's what she is. She's very good at writing. That's why her...
And she asks Felix about the food, so he can just tell her what to write.
Yeah, exactly. But then it all blows up in her face when she actually has to cook. Although she never actually cooks in the movie.
She flips one pancake, and for some reason she manages to do it perfectly.
Yeah, she flips 3 pancakes, but only one works.
Well, yeah. No, she flips 4, technically. 3 when she's practicing, and then the 1 when she's doing in front of people, and she manages to do it magically.
Yeah, because it's the little Christmas magic.
Yeah, I guess. And Felix's little prayer in the background there works. Like,
please. Oh, thank you, Lord, thank you. And that's why he is the best character in the movie.
Yes.
Everything is hunky dunky. Oh, pish posh.
Yeah. Just the thing that he asks, colossal? What does that mean?
Yeah.
It's a nice little touch.
Calamity.
No, I said it in the beginning when he asks one of the chefs at the bar or whatever. He says like colossal. I think it is colossal.
No, wait.
Because they say it's a colossal mess, and he's like, colossal is a good thing.
Oh, maybe. No. Yeah. Either way, yeah. And the guy literally quotes like the dictionary.
The Greek something. Yeah, it's a Greek word. Maybe something. Yeah. And how Felix is always orchestrating things, bringing the cow around to break up the wedding, and then he did something else.
Here it is. Early in the film, Uncle Felix asks a black busboy about the meaning of the word catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
The busboy's perfect answer, citing the Greek derivation of catastrophe. Yeah. Anyway,
catastrophe.
Catastrophe.
Right.
Yeah.
Word not used often enough. I like catastrophe.
Yeah. But he calls it a catastrophe later, which is actually more of the Swedish version of saying it. Catastrophe.
Yeah.
A catastrophe. Yeah. Irish stew. Oh, it's goulash. No, it's not goulash. Pours all the paprika in it. Now it's goulash.
Now it's goulash.
Yes, that's it.
Irish stew, the one they used in It Happened on Fifth Avenue as well?
I don't remember.
Isn't that what the mother made to make the rich dad fall in love with her?
Might have been. I don't remember. Well, yeah, because they have Irish ancestry.
Blood.
O'Connors. Yeah. Irish stew. What is an Irish stew?
Potatoes, meat, carrots, onions.
Oh yeah, that's goulash.
Yeah, it's just the spices
paprika.
that are different,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because I guess you don't use a lot of paprika in Ireland.
No, Northern Europe, because we can't grow herbs there because we have permafrost like 12 months a year. Isn't
paprika a vegetable?
Okay, well, we can't grow paprika here either.
Paprika, peppers. I don't know.
Bell peppers, yeah.
Bell peppers. Is it squash or zucchini?
Zucchini! Yeah, no. We have turnips. We have like kohlrabi. We have potatoes, obviously. Well, not even potato. We didn't even have potatoes. We had all the root vegetables. No.
Isn't potatoes?
Potatoes are South American. They came to Sweden in like the 1600s or something.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure potatoes originate in
South America. Yeah, because they thought Wasn't it like the same with the corn? They kept calling it gold or something.
Something like that. History of the potato. The potato was the first domesticated vegetable in the region of modern-day southern Peru. Yes.
Yeah.
And extreme northwestern Bolivia between 8,000 and 5,000 BC. Wow.
But once it came to Europe, we had a lot of potatoes.
Now potatoes is a staple of Scandinavian cuisine, I should say.
Yes,
because it's
every vegetable that can grow underground is perfect.
Yeah,
for us.
exactly. And it's also it's very calorie dense and it has lots of starch. So if you eat 2 potatoes, it'll fill you up and you won't freeze to death in the cold while you're working.
And they keep for a while if you want to. You keep them in a root cellar.
If you keep them, in a cold and dark cellar, you can and it's not too damp. You can keep a potato for I think it's 8 months or something like that before it actually goes bad.
And one potato can bring you 20 new ones if you want it to.
Yeah, it's a very versatile little vegetable.
Yeah.
Too bad it's kind of...
Love it.
No, I don't. Well, no, I like versions of potatoes. I like mashed potatoes.
Well, yeah, that's one of the... Because it's versatile. You can do anything
That's
with
true,
it,
that's true. But...
Just boiling is kind of...
No, yeah, exactly. That's the one. Boiled potato. Ugh.
But if you boil it in a stew...
Sure.
Or in a curry...
Yeah.
We're just talking about potatoes.
This is the potato episode.
Japanese curry with carrots and potatoes and chicken is fantastic.
Although, if we're going to keep talking about that, the Japanese curry, which is kind of based on Indian curry.
Yeah.
It's so weird because, they have, it's a finished dish because you have both you have the protein, you have the base, which is potatoes, and then the flavorings with the vegetables and all that. So you have, that's a full meal. But then they serve that with rice.
Yes.
And it's but you have the potato.
But you do that in India as well.
You do with potatoes?
Yeah, you can have potatoes in their curries as well.
It's so weird. I could...
But depending on the region, I think.
Because just the way we use potatoes, it's always... You have meat, you have the base, which is potatoes, rice, and pasta, and then you have the vegetables.
But potatoes count as a vegetable in Asia mostly.
That I don't.
They're not a base that way because they don't use it as the way we do. They don't have it boiled on the side. They don't have it mashed.
It's one of
fries, but fries are European.
Yeah,
it's a vegetable in the food.
Sure,
usually.
I'm saying this without having tried it, but I don't think I could ever do that. Just have potatoes and rice.
It's delicious.
Yes.
I do it all the time when I make curries. It's so good.
I guess I have to try it. I'll
make you some.
Sure. Anyway, back to the movie. This of the ones we've watched this year, it's definitely the most lighthearted. There are 0 stakes here. I mean, she can get fired, but
lose her job.
That's never gonna happen. And even if she does, she's such a good writer. She could get a job at any other fucking magazine. Yeah. So,
or she marries a Sloan and doesn't have to work.
But she doesn't want to, actually.
No,
he gets a little
she gets a little convinced though when he's but I'll make you fall in love with me eventually. She's are you okay with waiting for that? He's yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait as long as I have to, Queen. He's a simp. Yeah. He's a fucking simp.
But it's kind of like an arranged marriage. You don't have to fall in love to get married. You just eventually you start loving each other the way because you live together and stuff like that. Yeah,
I've actually heard. I'd say it concerningly. More and more people say arranged marriage is not that bad. It's ugh.
It's because people are lonely. It's hard to meet people these days. What if someone just hooked me up and you're getting married?
But what if that person sucks?
I get divorced, I guess. It's Mom, can you just bring me someone to marry and I'll just hopefully like them enough. If they're nice enough, you can live with them, share your economy,
sure,
and your house. You don't have to sleep in the same bed if you don't want to. You don't have to. You're just roommates, glorified roommates.
But then it's gonna be very hard when you eventually, or maybe then find someone you love. And you're oh, but shit, I'm married to this guy.
Yeah, then you have to divorce and get married to that one instead.
Okay.
I guess it's good for taxes or something.
Yeah, it's a marriage.
I don't know how that works, if I'm being honest. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I maybe understand it, but I do not agree with it. Like I couldn't do that.
It's not for you.
No, I mean, unless I really like that person and they arrange it for me, I'm like, sure. I don't care. I don't care if she's unhappy.
That's almost worse.
I'm kidding.
Thank you.
Because then it's not gonna be good either way. Then
No.
Then it's gonna
both have to be somewhat okay with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Otherwise, it's a forced marriage, and that's not the same thing.
True. Yeah, and usually
that's the bad one.
Usually in arranged marriages, they have like a whole lineup of suitors. You're like, pick one. It's like, I guess I like you the most out of these idiots.
It's like speed dating, but you have to end up with one of them, and you can't go back.
At the end of the day, you're like, you'll do.
Fuck it, I'll take number 10.
Yeah, and that's where she's at the end of the movie. She's like, I guess I have to. And I mean, he's not horrible.
He's nice enough. He's rich. He loves me.
Yeah. But fortunately, it doesn't come to that.
No. Luckily, they never actually get married because Uncle Felix steps in all the time. He does the thing with the cow. He does another one, though. The baby. Yes, he fakes that the baby swallowed his watch.
Yeah.
How?
I don't know. Fortunately, it didn't.
No. It's like, no.
But
I don't see how that could have happened.
And also that, like, the second act low point in this movie. First of all, if it's the second act low point, this movie has the shortest third act of all time because it follows the formula pretty well. However, the big scare or the big like sad when she's like giving up almost is when she finds out that